What is up, everybody? This is a special at the movies edition of our show here. I got two requests for movies to review. I got a few other things I want to speak about. I'm going to be watching. I forgot. Old Boy was one. I think Summer School was the other one. I'll be watching those very soon, and I'll have the reviews for you that next week. The two reviews that I have this time are of two movies that I watched. And the movies that I watched are Daywatch and Dredd. Now, Dredd is a sort of a follow-up to the movie Judge Dredd with Sylvester Stallone. Remember? And everyone that I speak to about this movie always says the same thing. How does it add up to the other one? And seeing both of those, I don't think that's a fair comparison because they're not the same type of movie. Without any spoilers, Dredd and Judge Dredd are so different because Judge Dredd was more of a, here's the character, let's introduce him, let's find out his story, let's get you attached to him, let's let his character develop. This is a, here's Judge Dredd, he's badass, he's got guns, he's got shit, and shit's gonna die. There's no character development. I mean, there's another character that there's character development, but this movie is an action movie. It's, Judge Dredd is a judge in a post-apocalyptic world. Most of the world been nuked. You're either in one or two areas. You're either in ruins or you're in this like mega structures they build over top of the ruins. And the judges are the only things that keep the peace, and they can judge, jury, executioner right there. They're like, hey, you're guilty of this. You're going to jail. And you're like, no, fuck you. I'm not going to jail. And then, oh, sorry for the language. That's what they say. And then they're like, no, I'm the jury, and now I'm the executioner. Pow, you're explosion. So that's what this is. This is just what Judge Dredd does on a daily basis. It's not trying to develop him. It's just that let's follow him in a day. What do I think about the movie? You like action movies? You're going to like the movie. You like Judge Dredd? You're going to like the movie. Don't expect anything more than an action ride, though, because that's really all it is. Oh, if you don't know anything about Judge Dredd, and you're like one of those people that fall into my weirdo category. And there's nothing wrong with being in my weirdo category. I'm in my weirdo category. But there's one theme in this movie that happens from beginning to end, and it's just ridiculous how much they do this. Most of this movie, they're in this giant megastructure. And it's like a city almost amongst itself. There are movie theaters, grocery stores, there's like a park. And it's all set up in a square, and in the middle of the square there's just nothingness that goes straight up, and there's a hole in the giant roof to where the sun can come in. And I cannot tell you how many times people fall off of this, and then they're just like, I can't show you that because it's copyright, but it's just, yep. Few gripes about the movie. They have this drug that slows down time. It was cool, but they kind of overkilled it. They're trying to get all artsy with the and like there's water that's just, and some of my spit maybe is going, and maybe I had a drink in my hand and the drink's all like, yeah, they did a little over. It was kind of like they were trying to go for that Max Payne thing. Okay, Daywatch. It said it's a trilogy. If anybody knows the third part, the first movie was called Night Watch. Both of these are on Netflix, by the way. Night Watch is basically, it's in, I think it's Russian, or it might be German. I don't know. It's one of those. You have to read it. But basically, there's darkness and light. They battle each other in secret. It's kind of like, that whole Constantine thing. But the Night Watch is set up. It's the good guys, or the light guys, I should say. The light side people that are basically the police force to make sure that during the night when the dark people reign, they're kind of like the cops that keep them in order. And you know, the daywatch are the evil ones that stay awake during the day to make sure that light doesn't. They kind of have a truce, and they have to stay neutral with each other, and they have terms, you know, that they must uphold before war goes out. So daywatch being the second installment. I won't say too much in case you haven't seen the first one, but basically the main character's name is Anton, and his son is the great other of the darkness. The great other, I think they're born ever so often. They only be one at a time. They're called a great other. They're basically a human that's basically just as powerful or more powerful than as the most dark entity or the most light entity, but they are still human. They're not immortal. They very much can die. They can be defeated. They're just very powerful. And this is for a balance. And it's kind of weird. It's interesting because apparently Anton's ex-wife was evil, and he put out a deal to have her killed, and not knowing she was pregnant with his son at the time, and he made it. I mean, he turns out to be the great evil other, and this woman who becomes a love interest is the great good other. And it plays out. They fight. They go through. There's some interesting things right here. There's some Chinese references in here. It got a little patchy at times, but it was a good watch. But if I'm interested, this is supposed to be a trilogy, and I don't know if they ever made it more than the 2 movies. So if anybody out there knows, is there a third one in this trilogy? I would like to try to see that, just to complete the whole thesis there. Another thing I'd like to try is I have a segment that I've been talking about with a lot of people. I've done it in real life with some people, and I call it socially unaware. It's where people are like, hey man, listen to this. I can't play you the music clip because record companies are going to be like, hey James, I just said my real name because they know me. They're going to say, hey boo, hey man, hey where my $350,000 cause you played my video clip on your YouTube channel. And I'll be like, man, I ain't got no money. I'm putting videos on YouTube. He's gonna be like, nah boo, you gonna have to give me my money. You gonna give me my money, boo. You give me my money right now and break your legs, boo. And I'm be like, well, now you really can't take my money because I gotta buy a wheelchair. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna listen to a modern-ish song that's in a genre that I'm not going to say, but it's going to be totally unfamiliar to me, to where I am going to be socially unaware of what's going on. And based on my reactions to these songs, I want you to try to guess what they are. And next week, during this segment again, I will tell you which one, if you haven't already guessed it by then. And this might end up being a contest eventually. So, I'm getting this on. Right now, we're doing this. And, I just want to go ahead while I'm doing this and thank you guys for watching the channel. If you saw my last video, I showed all the movies that are coming out this year. Some good, some bad. I don't understand why in the hell they're making a Stretch Armstrong. People made a Stretch Armstrong movie. If you're watching this, like, really? And are they going to be remaking Stretch Armstrong? Because in a way, I kind of want my kid to have a Stretch Armstrong. Okay, let me skip an ad here, because you know we got to have some ads. Watch the ads. Ads are good. One thing that was really cool when I noticed when they started putting ads on my channel, they had AFI. They're like, AFI, buy AFI's new album. I'm like, I totally would even if you didn't put that ad on there. But it's cool that you're putting that ad on there because I love AFI. I think they're a great band, and I would promote them for free. So, all right. Well, the music's getting ready to start here. All right. Something talking about a kingdom, and he wants to know if I know what he's saying. Now they got a chipmunk singing. Somebody got shot. Why are they trying to see something? Something's inside of something. They have like news talking and this woman that sounds like a chipmunk singing over it. Oh, here comes a beat. There's a beat! He grew up a screw-up. Got an ounce of bullet hole sounding noises. I don't know who Fred Mike is. Uh-oh. Somebody's on a milk box. They're missing. Uh-oh. Got a chest full of... Sound like he said tampon. I don't... Oh, they got a Glock and like Swayze. Oh, they got money in the bank. Oh, as soon as this guy starts talking, the chipmunk chick come back. They're trying to see. Something's inside. What am I trying to do? What's up with all these chipmunk people? High speeds and cop crashes. Well, those guys loves dropping the M-bomb. Bad parts. Oh, they're killing snitches. Yeah, no snitches. Oh, the world's trying to screw them now. No. Oh, he's staying true to the 22. He must listen to Taylor Swift. Misery is all he sees, though. Uh-oh. He got arrested in Flint. Don't go to Michigan. Don't do it. Ah! As soon as he starts to get his point across, this... The chipmunk sound and voice trying to see, but ain't nothing, something. Why do they do this? Rappers. The chipmunks are cool, but don't if you try to be gangsta, I don't need them in your song. I don't know what you're saying. I hate when you say, do you know what I'm saying? When you talk like this. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know what you're saying. All I know is you got a chipmunk bitch singing your song. Oh, you gonna make some records in the hood. Apparently they got a recording studio in the hood. This guy sounds like his nose is very stopped up. Just saying. Is that it? Oh, now. Uh-oh. We got some Dr. Dre now. Dr. Dre. Hey, you know what rhymes with poop? I done messed that up. But here's a good one to try all your friends. What rhymes with Snoop? Dr. Dre. Not poop, huh? You're going to say poop. It's a bomb explosive. West Coast. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't a very good one. But you get the gist of what's going on here. I'll put the song I was listening to down in the description, and then you can start listening to the song when I do on your own accord, and then you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And if you want to post a video to response to what you thought of the song, go ahead. I wouldn't listen to it with kids. They drop a lot of N-bombs. There are chipmunks. It seems appealing to kids, but yeah, no. Well, those are my 2 movie reviews. I have 2 kids shows reviews that I'd like to do since I'm a parent. I want to put that along with the movie reviews. Blue's Clues and Dora the Explorer. It's going to be really quick. Blue's Clues. There's a mentally challenged kid that parents let him stay by himself with a dog. Later on, he goes to college and leaves his younger brother there, making me assume that even though he's acting like a 5-year-old, that he actually was a high school student. But what kind of thing do we want our kids to have a role model of a guy that's like? Imagine if I was like the guys on Blues Clues. Here's how I do my YouTube channel. Well, hey guys, it's nice to see you. Welcome to my house. Do you know where I put my socks? I mean, as a complete stranger that's never been to my house before, you surely should know where my socks are, because I am mentally incompetent of knowing where anything is, and will have to ask you 30 times anything that goes on. Hi, welcome to my house. Do you know what 5 plus 5 is? Because that's the combination that I have to enter into this picture that's made of felt in order for them to give me a key that goes to my backyard where I can get into the sandbox and find out if my salt and pepper shakers have made a sandcastle or not. Yeah, no. And Dora the Explorer. Sweet Jesus. Okay. Little girl. Her parents are like, bye, have fun running through the woods with a monkey. And that's all she does. I've seen an episode where they're all in her house watching her cousin or sister or one of her relatives playing soccer, okay? They are playing soccer at a damn stadium. It is a big stadium, a soccer stadium. And these are Mexicans. They all about some soccer. That's their football. Okay? They all about this soccer. And they out there playing soccer, and Dora and her grandmama and her grandpapa and what's that? What's her cousin? Diego's there. Everybody's there except for whatever her cousin or whatever. It's kind of weird. I think her cousin was actually at Dora's house watching on TV when they should. I don't know. Anyway, she playing soccer at a stadium, right? And she's like, hey, everybody, I need help. Dora, can you come to the soccer stadium? And Dora's like, all right. And nobody wants to drive Dora. They're like, well, just go walking with the monkey and y'all just have fun and we'll see y'all on TV. If we don't see you, I guess we'll just have another one. Well, I think Dora the Explorer is a cartoon about a mental patient that is actually in an insane asylum. She escapes from her room and imagines this monkey. And she has to get... Have you seen Sucker Punch? It's kind of like that. You know how they had to collect stuff to get out? You know how Dora likes to collect stuff on her way to where she's going? And what happens when she gets there? She celebrates. She never goes home. I'm telling you, she's trying to escape from something. She's trying to run away from these people and don't watch their kids. All these kid shows, none of the parents ever watch their kids. People, when my kids want to run away, and kids don't want to listen to you because they watch TV, and these kids is like, man, I'm going to go outside with a monkey. I'm going to read some stars. I'm going to play with this fox. Man, that fox ain't going to bite me. I'm going to tell that, don't bite me, fox. And that fox is going to be like, psh, I can't bite you down because you done asked me not to. Have a good one, When I was growing up, we had He-Man. You know what He-Man did? Besides probably being gay, He-Man whooped bad guys' butts. You know what Batman did? Superman, Voltron, all of it. You know what it was? It was all shows about people trying to say, I'm a good guy, and I'm going to whoop the bad guys' butts. What did I learn from that? Well, I didn't want to be bad because I didn't want a good guy to whoop my butt, and whooping stuff's butts was cool. Now, I understand that violence got crazy and we had to take some of that whooping the butts out. Alright? But, just to see if you feel me on this one. Alright? Would you rather me be like, hey, I want to grow up to be a cop so that I can be a good guy, take out the bad guys? Or do you want me to think, man, I want to grow up to be... Man, I just want to go get the mail. Let's go see what's in the mail. Damn, I didn't get no check from the government. Well, back to being depressed. I mean, I'm just saying. I remember Power Rangers would come on, and they're like, oh no, they got guns. Whoa, they got guns. Braystar had a gun. I had a toy. Braystar had a gun that I could put on this little platform up there and shoot these little laser beams. That little action figure would go, pew. The Ninja Turtles had swords and nunchucks and a bow staff. They still on TV. I mean... I know Everybody in my generation watched Ninja Turtles. Y'all watch Ninja Turtles? But let me ask you something. All y'all that watch Ninja Turtles, I need a comment down here from you. That's right. I want a comment down here from you if you watch Ninja Turtles. Okay? Now here's what I want also. Alright? If you were somebody that went up into your school with some nunchucks or a sword or a bow staff, you made some armor with spikes and shit on it, and you just went in your school and just killed the hell out of everybody with sais and a bow staff and some sword. You didn't do it, did you? Have you seen that shit on the news? Because I don't think I've ever even... I'm going to look that up. I'm going to look that up on Google. I'm going to look that up. I'm going to scour this internet, and I'm going to find this for you. And you let me... I'm going to let y'all know. Has anybody ever done that shit? I don't think nobody has. And if they did, it was like in the Middle Ages. Well, I'm running long today. I just had a lot on my mind. Had to get these movie reviews out to you. Had to spit my opinion to you. I tried this segment. I think that segment was not that great this time. But it was a luck of the draw, and that's just how I go. Let me know what you think. If you do got a song that you think that I'm just going to think is batshit crazy, put it down here. I will listen to that, and you will see my reaction right here. I'm going to put the name of the song. Matter of fact, I think I could just say the name of the song and it not be that big of a deal. But I'm new to this, so I'm not going to push it. I'm just going to put the name down there. If somebody got a problem with that, I can just erase that and I take this whole movie off. So, running long. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your attention. Let me know what you think. What do you think about what I'm saying about kids shows? Do you think they need to change that? Because, I mean, have y'all seen... I'm going to get some hate for this. SpongeBob. He had one good show. SpongeBob had a better halftime show than Beyonce. Just saying. Alright, y'all. Peace out. Be good. Love each other. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna find a monkey and I'm gonna go watch some soccer. I'll see y'all later.